everyone, how are you doing? Well, I'm here on Sunday afternoon and I sewed myself something blue. I'll show it to you. This is Simplicity 9121. I have the pants cut out, but I'm wearing it today with a jean skirt. So it's the top and the pants, and yeah, it's for wovens. I wondered if it was for either woven or stretch, but they suggest cottons and rayon woven. So the little shirt is a quilting cotton that I fell in love with. I believe it's by Free Spirit. And here is how the top looks. It's hard to get it in the screen when it's landscape, but very basic, very cute, sews up quickly. I did a little bit of a reverse bias binding finish so that it would show on the outside. How are you? I'm doing okay. I would like to be more productive at the sewing machine, but alas, I have not been. I think that after I do a makes video, I just want to enjoy my new pieces and not really sit back down and start sewing again. But I cut some things out. I have the pants for this ready to go. They're navy blue. I am really excited about the entries on #JoyVivSewBlues. I hope you're sewing the blues away, because sewing will keep the blues at bay. I mean, you can't help but get engaged with something and want to finish it and see how it looks on you and see how your fabric choice worked out and see if you love the pattern, and hopefully everything is positive at the end. But it's not always. That's okay. I was over at Pattern Review and I was looking in the gallery, and there are 2 couture dresses featured, and they are absolutely gorgeous. Very different from one another, but very detailed, extremely technical sewing. One is a vintage dress, and she practically sewed a corset on the inside. And another is a dress that was entered in a Make It With Wool contest, and I believe the woman placed second in her state. Beautiful garments, couture level sewing, and it's wonderful to see things like that. It is absolutely breathtaking. But here's the thing, it doesn't mean that the rest of us are just a bunch of talentless schlubs because we're not sewing couture. And I don't think that the people who have those fantastic abilities think that at all. But there can creep in some sewing hierarchy, and I don't think it's a good thing. I think there's room for everyone in the sewing room. Beginners have to start somewhere, and the ones who have just attained great heights of sewing are fabulous. But it doesn't mean that the folks just starting out, or the folks who want to sew simple, easy to wear garments for everyday life, we are part of the sewing community too. So I want to encourage you in that way. And if you want to go over to Pattern Review and see those beautiful dresses, they will jump right out at you from the gallery. But anyway, what do I have for you today? Well, I got myself a new Butterick. Here go my patterns. A new Butterick counter book. I'm really happy about this because I have Simplicity, McCall's, Vogue, and Quick Sew, and New Look, but I didn't have Butterick because I usually get my pattern books at Hobby Lobby, and they have stopped selling Butterick patterns. So I found this one on eBay, and it was $11 delivered to my door. I figured that was well worth it. It's from summer 2020. And now I've got a whole new book to look through. And it happened to dovetail nicely with the Butterick pattern sale at Joann. So I'm going to show you the patterns that I picked up at Joann. These are all Butterick, and I love them. I have made this one before. It is a Maggie London Butterick, very easy. The pattern number is 5456. I don't put the teardrop back. I just make the back solid, but that's a really cute design detail. I've made the maxi dress. I love it. That empire waist is elastic, so it's stretchy and it's very, very comfortable. Here's another fast and easy, 6250 Butterick. This is outerwear, and when they say very loosely fitted, you know that they're talking about 8 inches of ease. So you really need to look at those finished measurements if you don't want to come up with a gigantic garment. You usually have to size down if they say very loosely fitted, unless you want something very loosely fitted. But I think I'm going to size down on this coat. And here are the lines. You can see that it's very easy for those capes. And that is Butterick 6250. 6451. I want to make this 3-tiered maxi. Brad took one look at it and he said, I don't like that. And I thought, well, I don't know too many men who would. It covers you up. It's rather shapeless, but I think it could be really pretty, depending on your fabric choice. And I love ruffles. Also, view A is very attractive to me. So that is Butterick. 6451. Here is 6761. Couple of dresses. My favorite is this one, the black and white with the slit and the pockets. I love the bateau neckline. And here are the drawings for it. There's view A. It's got a little peekaboo back. But I'm going to go with view B. Butterick. 6761. 6772 is a skirt. I need more skirts. I don't have very many skirts, and I love wearing them. So my favorite here is the one with just the slit up the front, not the ruffles so much. And this is got some panels there for shaping. I love it, and I hope to get to that. That's a zip closure. And finally, Butterick 6765 is a top for wovens, and it's got an overlay, which I think is very cute. I love view A for summer, or view B with sleeves. So that is also for wovens. I like Butterick patterns. And it's kind of sad that Hobby Lobby decided to stop selling them. I like their pants. I can fit their block, as they say, and I don't have to do many alterations to them. So the fabric I'm going to show you, 3 pieces come from a small shop called LA Finch. I want to support small businesses, but I'm trying not to buy fabric this year. So any fabric that I bring you in 2021, I have purchased in 2020. This just lit me up. This is a rayon woven. It's not a challis, although I don't know what really makes rayon a challis. I should find that out. But this is a very thin leaf motif in rust colors, kind of abstract with an off-white background, and it's really pretty. Rayon just always has that lovely drape, and I see a dress out of this. Now, I don't usually pay $9 a yard for my fabric, but like I say, I wanted to support them, and they also had a little freebie around Christmas time that if you purchased from them, they would add a little gift in your bag. So I'll show you what they gave me. This was the other piece I bought from LA Finch, and this is a brushed, double brushed poly knit. Again, it's in kind of those rusty brown family. I love that with the little flowers all over it. Lots of stretch, very soft and flowy, as Fabric Mart likes to say. This is a poly knit. I can't remember how much I paid for this, but it was reasonable. It wasn't a steal, but it was reasonable. This was the little bonus piece that they put in, and this is rayon, and I like it. And it's got blue in it. I could sew it for Sew Away the Blues. They gave me about a yard of this, and I think I could get just a little sleeveless summer top out of this. So that was a nice little bonus to get. Now these next two pieces of rayon came from fabric.com. I don't think they're a small business. They're rather big. I think they're trying to get a little more personal because I have seen comments from them when people rate fabrics low and say this color wasn't correct at all, or I thought this fabric was really cheap, and then they'll come in and reply and say, please contact us, we'd like to make this right for you. So that's nice. And I love these rayons that I got from them. These are chalets, and here is a, what do you even call that? That's a stripe, a jagged stripe, many colors. It's got blue. And I just think it looks kind of modern. I would love a dress out of this, maybe a shirt dress. And it's very soft. All of these have washed beautifully. I put them in cold water and then I dry them on medium. And this is the last one. This is also a rayon chalet, and it's got that patchwork look going every which way, and I just think that is so cute. So there's a lot going on in the fabric, meaning I can choose a rather simple pattern, maybe an A-line summer dress, so that the fabric can really sing. And that is a patchwork rayon chalet from fabric.com. I believe I paid $6 a yard for these rayon chalets. You get very spoiled if you shop at Fabric Mart because of their amazing sales. And speaking of Fabric Mart, I'm really excited that I'm going to be starting up again with Fabricista Makes. I'm going to bring you my first one on February 15th. I've got the fabric, I've got the vision, I've got the plan. So I really need to step up my motivation and get back to the machine. I sewed this little top today, and it just goes together so easily. I put the sleeves in flat, and that wasn't a problem. I think that if you want a quick little woven top, you can't go wrong with this pattern. What did I do with it? Here it is. It's Simplicity 9121, and I think the cropped pants will be wonderful. They've got a flat panel in front, and they've got pockets, which I feel like if pants don't have pockets, I really, really miss them. So I'm gonna work on my Fabric Mart, Fabricista Make, and I'll be back, of course, before the 15th of February. Keep sewing your Sew Away the Blues entries. I love to check the hashtag and see what everybody's making. And I hope you have a lovely Sunday afternoon. I will be back soon, and I'm wishing you all the very best. Keep sewing. Bye, everybody.